Hey Cancer, a big full moon lunar eclipse is coming up September 17th, 18th in your 9th house. Of the big picture perspective of your life, this is definitely energy, one chapter ending, another about to begin, especially with Mars currently in your sign. We're going to dive into the astrology of this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, what it might mean for you, discuss that, and also pull some tarot cards, so keep watching. So Cancer, welcome to the channel or welcome back. So good to see you here. So of course, full moon lunar eclipses bring chapters to a close. They illuminate what's about to be wrapped up, and then they wrap it up. They take out the trash, so to speak, if that's what you have going in your life, or they just, have a little tidy clear out. But this eclipse energy is happening in your 9th house of spirituality, of academia, writing, publishing, travel, international business. But it is, for me, it's about the higher mind, higher vibes, higher vibrations. It is connected very much to life, philosophy, and spirituality. So you could be on the cusp of, like I said, really making some big letting go change in terms of how you're thinking about the bigger picture perspective of your life, where you want to go next, what's in store for you, especially because Mars is energizing your sign right now. When it goes through our sign, Mars is how we use our energy. He has that arrow of desire on the astrological glyph. It looks like a circle with the arrow, right? So he is pointing his arrow at you, Cancer, and he's like, let's get this show on the road. We got new vistas to explore, new horizons, new stuff to do. But first, with this eclipse, we may need to clear a few things out. Now, this eclipse may have echoes. It doesn't mean it's going to repeat exactly, but it may have energetic threads or energetic vibes that are similar to, but not exactly the same, to September of 2016, when we last had an eclipse in Pisces around the same 24th, 25th degree. So you can look back to that time and again, get the thread, the theme of what you might be dealing with, but perhaps in a slightly different form this time around. Now, the full moon is conjunct Neptune, which is a very spiritual energy. It's very creative, it's very spiritual. And this is happening, as I said, in your 9th house of spirituality, higher mind, higher wisdom, etc. So whatever is coming to your attention, right, is really for your spiritual well-being, for your spiritual good, for your highest good. So if you see situations that, or people, or relationships, or whatever you have going on, places that need to be wrapped up for you, if there is a rejection, if there is some interesting news that you get about a person, a revelation, an epiphany, whatever's going on for you, it doesn't have to be negative either. It just can be, very timely information that you're getting. It really is there to help you, give you that spiritual guidance and guide you in the right direction. So whatever's going on, try to look at it from that higher vantage point, so to speak. All right, let's see what we have going on for you. We're going to start first with this oracle deck to get kind of a vibe, energetic flow, a feeling. Of course, eclipses are important for you because you're ruled by the moon. So it's important for you at this time to really tune into what you need right now, like more rest, a quiet time out, escaping from stress and strain, sleeping a little more, maybe eating better foods, really taking care of your physical body, especially because Mars is in that first house for you. Kind of maybe kicking your butt a little bit. So, all right, let's see what we have. All right, we have fear and anxiety. All right, so this is the Shadow and Light deck. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's like, I like this deck because it's like two sides of the same coin. Okay, so, what are you afraid of maybe letting go? But maybe you're also stressing, you're having anxiety about holding on to it. of keeping it around. Because again, we're working with this idea of the full moon lunar eclipse, which things are leaving, right? Things are in the spotlight to get our attention and likely, again, leaving, or we got to make a change because whatever is revealed cannot stay the same. And of course, change is not easy for a lot of people, right? But sometimes Cancers, because you're the crab, right, with your little crabby claws, you like to hold on to stuff. And it can be a little harder sometimes for Cancer placements to let go, okay? All right, so let's see. So there could be something going on with something you do need to let go of, especially in terms of if it's a blockage to the next chapter of your life and where you see yourself going. Okay, so let us see what we need to know about this for you, Cancer. All right, what do we have? Oh, we got some Libra. Okay, got the Justice, and we have the Knight of Wands. That's interesting. The Sun is in your heart. Okay. The World. Wow, look at this. And the Emperor. So this is very interesting. Look at all these major arcanas. We have 4 out of 5 major arcanas. I want to emphasize there's nothing negative here. All right, there's no, I mean, you have gorgeous energies that are showing up here. And I think what's happening here is this full moon lunar eclipse is going to show you that you don't need to fear going after your own happiness. Okay? You don't need to fear that. Go after your joy. Go out and get it. It may have something to do with where you're living, how you're living, and who you're living with, because we're starting out with the Libra, which is your 4th house of home, family, roots, but also the foundation of your life. We are talking about the 9th house, which can be, foreign or international travel, countries, living abroad, etc. We do have the World card here. We have the Sun, which is about travel. We have the Emperor about making solid decisions about your career. This is the Aries 10th house energy for you. It also could be your partner if you have one, but it can also just be acting under your own agency, making an executive decision. So, and we have a moving card here with the Knight of Wands. So I'm going to read this 2 ways. I think, as I said, there's something here about going after your own joy with a lot more confidence, not this energy, but confidence and vigor and momentum, the Knight of Wands. But first, you may need to let go the world. You may need to wrap up whatever's causing these feelings here. You may need to look at it. That's a full moon, right? It's the looking at your emotions, your feelings. What's causing you fear and anxiety about going after your own joy? Once you can bust and break through that, you're going to, and let it go, you're going to be moving in a whole new direction of more freedom, more independence, if that's what you want and whatever you're doing. Maybe you're going to end up in a new place than what you're thinking of now, of where you're living. There could be a trip abroad that you may decide you really need, maybe for some creative pursuits. There could be the signing of a contract, the Justice here, in regards to your home life in some way. Again, where you're living, how you're living, who you're living with. But this is really speaking to me of, rebalancing your energy, rebalancing the scales of what you need to feel solid, secure, and happy in your life. If things have been out of whack, right, it's time to set them straight. It's time to look at them with the full moon illumination and set them straight. And as I said, that includes this. Fear and anxiety can throw us off balance, as we know. The Justice is here. Okay, so we have this beautiful Knight of Wands, which is about moving on and not looking back and feeding that inner flame. You have your 2nd house Leo energy in your heart, which is gorgeous, right? This is about happiness, creativity, following your own bliss. The transformation that love brings to our lives, the transformation that being in your creative bliss and joy brings to our lives. Whatever it is you're creating, whatever your bliss is, when we move toward that, right? There is no time for this in our lives when we are fully immersed in the beautiful things that give us joy. And those don't have to cost money. I mean, it can be, creating art. It could be planting flowers. I mean, whatever, sitting with your cat. I mean, whatever it is, right? Okay, but you are ending something that, may have kept you imbalanced and stuck in some way. And again, this can be where you're living. It could be some sort of spiritual crisis or awakening that you are going through. And it's going to help you move forward with a lot of authority by what you release at this full moon. There's something that's acting as a block, I feel, that is standing in your way with this love, with this fear and anxiety. There, you have so much love in your heart with this Sun card. It's time to take the risk, to take the chance, and put your love and your creativity and your joy out into the world to those who deserve it. Of course, not just to any old energy, okay? So this may have something to do with you moving toward some sort of self-employment. That is possible. Because we have the Aries energy here, the North Node is in that 10th house. We have more Aries if we look at this Knight of Wands. It could be something like that also, or something that you really want to end one kind of doubtful chapter and start moving confidently toward self-employment. Maybe you haven't started it yet, but maybe this full moon is making you realize, I have so much creativity. I really want to make a difference in the world. I want to get my stuff out there. Okay, whatever you're creating, doesn't matter. Really want to get my stuff out there. I want to feel a sense of joy and purpose. The Justice card, my foundational security, like feeling the balance between, if I got to work a 9 to 5, okay, whatever. But I also need that balance in my life where I feel like I am creating a joyful future for myself. So I think this is very, very interesting energies here for you, Cancer. So I feel this is really a prime time for you to look within, listen to what your higher self is saying about the pursuit of your own joy. That includes love, creativity, living in a place that you really, really vibe with, maybe creating your own business. I mean, whatever. So Cancer, please leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with this energy. I would love to hear. And if you found the messages in this video valuable, if you want to hit that thumbs up, that is very much appreciated. Leave a comment. All of it helps the YouTube algorithm recognize the video and helps to push it out to more people, which really helps my channel. It's a win-win. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart if you do that. Really, really appreciate it. All right, I'll be back again soon with some more videos. I'm working on some little surprises you will see soon. So stay tuned for those. I love you guys. Stay cool. Take care of yourself. You do feel eclipses maybe more than other signs because it's your ruling planet. Just take real good care of yourself. If you need to just some downtime, take it. You deserve it. All right, Cancer, I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.